I'm back with a TTC update. I am, let's see, we are, what month are we in? We're in the month of October. I'll start off with some pregnancy test footage that I have, so I'll insert that right here. And that's where it stops because like the day or two after that, I ended up getting my period. So let's track back. In September, end of September, I was on cycle day 26 and I ovulated. There was one night I had gone to the bathroom and I saw that my cervical mucus was kind of that egg white consistency, and I hadn't seen that in a while. So like, there's no way. Like, I'm on cycle day 26, and my cycle last month was like 31 days. So like, there's no way. So I took an ovulation test, and it was getting darker, but it wasn't a positive. So I was like, you gotta be kidding me. So we left for the weekend, and I took some ovulation strips with me, and I tested. It would have been, yes, I tested that day when we got to the hotel, and it was positive. And I was like, okay. I was very excited, but also kind of sad because I didn't figure that it wasn't, even if sperm and egg were to meet, it wouldn't be enough time to actually stick. So I was hopeful, but also not as optimistic as I would have wanted to have been. The cycle before was 31 days, and then 31 days came and I didn't get my period, and I was like, oh, okay, maybe. Day 32, 33, I was like, okay, cool. And then 34 hit, and I started spotting. So I was a little bummed, but also, well, I was very bummed, but also, you know, I kind of figured that that would happen. So where are we now? I am on cycle day 11, and I took an ovulation test this morning, and it was negative, like very much so, very negative, which I start early just because I'm paranoid, because I don't want to miss like the window. But when I got pregnant last year, I don't think I had a positive ovulation test until I was cycle day 17, cycle day 18. If you're like, you don't post your TTC videos enough, go to my Instagram. I have it linked in the description box. And I update there more often with TTC updates than I do on YouTube. On one of my photos, or maybe it was on her photo, I can't remember, but I had said something about, or she had said something about ibuprofen, I don't know. And she had said that ibuprofen delays ovulation, which I don't know if that's true or not. Maybe some of you know. And if that's true, that would actually kind of make sense because I was taking ibuprofen a lot. I was getting headaches every day for 2 or 3 months consistently. So I went to the doctor and she had my blood drawn and that came back fine. She had also tested my thyroid because I guess it looks like I have a thyroid. BT dubs, not a hickey. Burned myself with a curling iron. She thought my thyroid looked big, so she had me checked out there and that was normal too. And then when we were away that weekend, it was actually for one of my best friend's weddings. And after the wedding was done, I haven't had a headache since then. So it could be a couple different things going on there. It could have been stress, I guess, but that's just very strange. I was definitely not that stressed out about the wedding. Like, obviously, I wanted it to go very well for her, and it did. But when I talked to my doctor about it, she had said that, well, first of all, my blood pressure was elevated, like 130-ish over something when I went in, but I think that was also anxiety because I knew I was going to have to talk about everything that had happened before because they had not seen me since before I was pregnant. And I just went to the OB. I didn't go to my regular physician's office. So I knew I was going to have to talk about it, and I think I was anxious because of that. And then throughout our conversation, the PA and I, she took it again at the end, and it was back to normal. So I don't know. She thought maybe my blood pressure is spiking, and maybe I'm getting blood pressure headaches. So maybe that combined with the anticipation and the stress of the wedding, that could have been it. I don't really know. All I know is I haven't had one since the wedding, and I haven't taken ibuprofen since then. So I'm hoping that that's why I ovulated late, and not just because now my cycles are all wonky, because I gave birth. I don't really know. So I'm continuing the ovulation strips. I assume I won't ovulate until, I don't know, later on. The other thing about this is that I am about to leave for a 1-week work trip. And when do you think I'm supposed to ovulate? During the 1-week work trip. It's in state, but it's just far enough away to where we can't drive every day. Chris has so graciously offered, go figure, to drive to where I will be and hopefully make this month work, because here's the other thing. We really only have this month and next month to try, and then after that we will need to take a break because there is a very important event that will be happening next fall. I want to make sure that either I have had a baby prior to that date, or if I am pregnant, that I'm maybe in the middle of a pregnancy and not toward the end. I know you can't plan for these things to happen because, you know, maybe I get pregnant again and then it's a premature birth, which could absolutely happen. I'm very conflicted on what it is that I want to do. So if we get pregnant this month or next month, then there is no problem, and I will have no problem with that date. But if not, then we're going to have to wait. That's where we're at now. I will once again post another TTC update probably next month. So again, if you want more frequent updates, just go to I have a public Instagram. I have a private one too. I don't add people that I don't know to that one, but I have a public Instagram and I've linked that down below. So go ahead and follow me there, especially if you're TTCing too and you post that kind of stuff. I've been following people back who are TTCing, because it's always nice to see people, you know, get that positive or that BFP. I appreciate those of you who are checking in on us, and that makes me feel really good. And I hope that I'll have good news soon. You know, I think that'll give hope to a lot of people, I hope. So, all right, I will talk to you guys really soon. Bye.